development here in the national capital after taking a hard line on Pakistan and isolating it even more on the international front for using proxies rather than diplomacy which indulge in violence. The U.S. National Security Advisor, Lieutenant General H.R. McMaster, is now in India. Well, the Indian NSA Ajit Doval personally hosted McMaster as well. In fact, Doval with his U.S. counterpart are likely to have discussed terrorism emanating from Pakistan. Well, more formal talks between the two will take place later today. McMaster will also be meeting Prime Minister Modi and External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj during his India visit.
U.S. National Security Advisor McMaster has rightly said that selective targeting of terrorists will not solve the issue. Terror activities and disturbances in the valley need to be addressed not selectively but firmly against all the terrorists.
I think these are only words. We welcome words which discipline Pakistan, which control Pakistan, and we welcome them. But at the end of the day, they are mere words. We have to get to action and concrete deliverables. The US has made its views known in a constructive spirit without interfering with our root basic policy of bipartisanship, not trilateralism. Not trilateralism.
We welcome America's putting pressure on Pakistan, but we want to also ask Indian government whether they have raised the issue of increasing American military and civilian aid to Pakistan, which recently happened after 10 years. It is indeed sad that government has completely failed in its onus and responsibility to raise these important policy paradigms.
They should go wholeheartedly and fully against the terrorists and the effect of terrorism, and they must have their priorities absolutely chalked out and absolutely clear. Until they do it, and if they become selective about it, then they will not be able to obtain their objective properly.
The USA's National Security Advisor, General McMaster's maiden visit to Afghanistan and Pakistan was more important for Pakistan than the USA and Afghanistan. After the operation to neutralize Osama bin Laden, the United States of America had completely lost its faith in Pakistan, and during this visit, Pakistan was trying to regain its lost ground that it had lost during the former President Barack Obama's regime. Now, the National Security Advisor, General McMaster's public warning to Pakistan to not use proxies that engage in violence to pursue its interests has certainly cornered Pakistan at the international forum, and India will utilize it to expose Pakistan at the international forum. Ashish Singh in Delhi for NewsX.
We hope that Pakistani leaders will understand that it's in their interest to go after these groups less selectively than they have in the past, and that the best way to pursue their interests in Afghanistan and elsewhere is through diplomacy, not through the use of proxies that engage in violence.
That is one advice Pakistan will not follow, because proxy war means a great deal to them. The policy of 1,000 cuts could be inflicted upon India. So how do they do that without proxy war? At least that's what their thinking is.
I think these are only words. We welcome words which discipline Pakistan, which control Pakistan, and we welcome them. But at the end of the day, they are mere words. We have to get to action and concrete deliverables. The US has made its views known in a constructive spirit without interfering with our root basic policy of bipartisanship, not trilateralism.
US has been consistent in giving this advice to Pakistan. Even earlier, Hillary Clinton, when she was the Secretary of State, she had visited Pakistan and rendered a similar advice that treat terrorist as a terrorist and don't make a distinction between good terrorists and bad terrorists.
Well, India, of course, is going to be very hopeful from McMaster's visit.